watching Wyln TV. We're your local network.
Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
And thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. We now know it was an apparent murder-suicide that was investigated this morning in one part of Bear Creek Township. Pennsylvania State Police Troop P Wyoming's major case team was called out to Laurel Run Road around 7 o'clock this morning when a vehicle was discovered. State police have identified 31-year-old Christina Tyler and her 5-year-old daughter Olivia Tyler, both of Wilkes-Barre, found inside deceased. Police are not looking for anyone else in connection with the incident. The investigation is ongoing. A stabbing in Hazleton earlier today has a suspect behind bars and a victim in what's described as extremely critical condition in an area trauma center. It all began just after 9 this morning when Hazleton police were alerted to a man receiving treatment for serious stab wounds. With information from the 23-year-old, police tracked down 43-year-old Marlon Florentino Batista. According to police, a domestic incident occurred in the 100 block of South Locust Street between the two, ending in the altercation. Batista is now charged with aggravated assault. That investigation is ongoing. Officials say it's not the first time there's been such a crash in one area of Schuylkill County, and they believe it may be due to a road sign that can be confusing. It was just before 6 last evening. A woman was injured in a crash near the intersection of Lofty Road and Route 309 in Schuylkill County. Her vehicle went off the road, became airborne, and went down an embankment. Her injuries were not life-threatening. Klein Township officials plan to set up a meeting with PennDOT to take a look at the area and prevent other such accidents from happening. An early morning holdup at a Turkey Hill in Wilkes-Barre leaves a Hazleton man wanted on robbery charges. Police were called to the business on Cary Avenue and was told by the clerk a man came in, reached into the cash drawer, said, "I need this," grabbed the cash, and took off. A short time later, police spotted a vehicle fitting the description and attempted to pull it over. The driver took off and ended up along Old East End Boulevard. There, they found a wallet belonging to Shandell Moore and a woman identifying him as the driver. They've issued a warrant for his arrest. The federal government said no to the site of the former post office at Cedar and Broad Streets to be turned into a medical marijuana dispensary, but operating a residential drug rehab and counseling center there has been suggested. That permit will be the topic of a zoning hearing board meeting this Thursday at 6:30, and an appeal are expected. Meanwhile, although that location of a medical marijuana dispensary was turned down in Hazleton, other sites are currently being looked into. 2 others are under consideration: the former Ollie's Bargain Outlet building and a warehouse on West Broad Street. The city has been working with representatives of the companies interested in operating the dispensaries here, as well as keeping them updated on the city's medical marijuana ordinance and amendments City Council recently approved on the first reading. Those changes now bring Hazleton regulations in line with state law. Tomorrow, the National Wreaths Across America program will be underway. Wreaths will be placed at over 1,600 locations on the graves of those service members who have served and sacrificed for their country. Among those taking part, the Shawnee Fort chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. They'll hold their wreath-laying ceremony for over 300 graves in Hanover Green Cemetery in Hanover Township at noon tomorrow. Others taking part: Calvary Cemetery in Drums, as well as the DuPont Memorial Lawn in DuPont. Coming up on WYLN News, there's a healthcare deadline this weekend, plus who's working to lower prescription prices for seniors. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. We do have some thick fog in some areas tonight. Use caution. The rain moving in, and it's expected to stay throughout the day tomorrow, although it's going to stay pretty mild. We'll be right back.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-through lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
CARES is a local and family-owned agency dedicated to providing exceptional services for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities throughout Pennsylvania. CARES specializes in day and residential services, respite, home and community, behavior supports, and chaperone vacations. At CARES, the participants are the VIPs. CARES, empowering individuals to maximize their opportunities and potential in their community.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones. Wyln has strong ties to the community, and it's committed to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hands Society telethons. Wyln's commitment to Pennsylvania continues with the broadcast of Hazleton's Fun Fest Parade and the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants Despair Hill Climb. And throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other community events. Wyln, we're your local network.
The Wolf administration reminds Northeast, Northwest, and Central Pennsylvania residents of the upcoming plan selection deadline for community health choices. WYLN's Julie Wiegand has more.
And Department of Aging reminded Pennsylvania residents today about the upcoming final rollout of the Community Health Choices program. CHC was rolled out in 3 phases, the Southwest back in January of 2018, the Southeast back in January of this year, and will finally roll out through 48 counties across the Northwest, Northeast, and Lehigh Capital regions of Pennsylvania starting January 1st of 2020. When fully implemented, CHC will cover approximately 400,000 Pennsylvanians.
CHC was developed to improve access to and coordination of medical services and person-centered long-term services and supports, allowing older Pennsylvanians and people with physical disabilities to live in their home but still receive the necessary services and supports.
CHC is the state's managed care program for individuals duly eligible for Medicaid and Medicare, and for eligible individuals over 21 with physical disabilities that require long-term services and supports at either a nursing facility or their home.
CHC also provides choices and expands the coverage of services and supports needed to help older adults maintain their independence and for them to remain in their homes, the place where the majority of seniors want to stay.
Participants are able to select from one of 3 participating managed care organizations, including AmeriHealth Caritas Pennsylvania, PA Health and Wellness, and UPMC Community Health Choices. If participants haven't selected an MCO, they were automatically enrolled in one of the 3 MCOs providing services.
We firmly believe that Pennsylvanians deserve to live in their community if that's what they want to do, and Community Health Choices will help them do just that.
Participants have until December 20th to make a change to their MCO in order for it to be effective January 1st of 2020. A participant can change their MCO at any point after as well, but the changes wouldn't take effect until later in 2020. 93% of the statewide CHC population is eligible for both Medicare and Medicaid.
I don't say this lightly when I say that this program is one of the most successful managed care, long-term services and supports rollouts in the country. We've seen limited numbers of interruptions in participant services or provider payments, and record numbers of advanced plan selections.
CHC is a huge step forward in creating predictability and quality management for the ever-growing long-term services population. For more information, you can visit enrollchc.com. Reporting for Wyln News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
U.S. Senators Pat Toomey and Mike Crapo are working to lower the prices some seniors pay for prescription drugs when they go to the pharmacy. The Encouraging Innovative Benefit Design to Lower Costs for Seniors Act, introduced this week, would reduce costs at the pharmacy for seniors who need it most without increasing costs for those who don't. It would require the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services to increase the maximum number of plan options from 3 to at least 4 plans in each region, as well as allow Medicare Part D sponsors to offer 2 additional plans, provided that at least one of them passes on rebates to the consumer. Congressman Dan Muser co-hosting a news conference today to congratulate the Pottsville Area Development Corporation on receiving a $300,000 USDA loan. Congressman Muser hosted the conference alongside other community leaders to highlight the $300,000 loan that PADCO received from the USDA RD through their Rural Micro Enterprise Assistance Program. The Wolf administration announcing $5 million to grow Pennsylvania's manufacturing industry. The Department of Community and Economic Development announced the approval of new funding for Pennsylvania's industrial resource centers to provide technical assistance to manufacturers to keep them up to speed with changing markets, new technologies, and competitiveness within the industry. Governor Wolf's Manufacturing PA initiative was launched in October of 2017 and since then has approved more than $10 million in funding for Pennsylvania's IRCs. IRCs serve small and medium-sized manufacturers by enhancing their productivity and technological performance to create a positive and enduring economic impact on their communities and on the state as a whole. Coming up on Stockton's News Choice, all you need to say is Victoria's Candies. Yum. Plus, the Scoopsies Potato Tour is coming. We'll explain. Stay with us.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
There are 125 used car dealers in town, but there's only one Churras. Quality vehicles since 1954. Voted the best used car dealer. Check out their inventory, see something you like, take a test ride. Churras Auto Sales. Call 570-454-7229.
May this joyous season bring you peace, health, and happiness throughout the coming year. From Vesuvio's Pizzeria and Ristorante in Drums.
Happy holidays and many good wishes for a new year of happiness and prosperity from Shamrock Heating Oil. Wishing you peace and many, many blessings this holiday season to everyone from Plaza Laundromat in Berwick. For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. Packages are available to fit anyone's budget, and there is a restaurant and catering on site. The facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor parties, private parties of any kind. Call 570-384-2314.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network. Attention WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
In a world where an instant tweet can create a firestorm of news coverage, WYLN is moving with the times, allowing for more instant reporting of breaking news on television and on social media, as well as regular hourly news updates. News gets out faster than ever before, and WYLN brings it all to you. Live weekdays at 5:30 only on WYLN. We're your local network.
Did you know that WYLN News provides news updates every weekday afternoon
At 1, 3, and 5 here on TV and on social media.
Did you also know you can watch WYLN News on the go by visiting our website or YouTube page?
Now more than ever,
WYLN is your local news leader.
Monday. Hazleton police have identified and arrested an alleged porch pirate after a pursuit that ended in a crash. It began around 4 Saturday afternoon after officers observed the passenger of a Honda Odyssey take a package from a porch on Hemlock Street. The vehicle then took off at a high rate of speed and began traveling the wrong way up Seibert Street until it crashed into a parked vehicle and struck a utility pole at the intersection of 23rd and Seibert Street. Both males then took off on foot into the wooded area behind the homes. Officers were able to capture 40-year-old Jose Lopez of Hazleton, who was a wanted fugitive in both Schuylkill and Luzerne counties. An officer was injured during the foot chase and was being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. The investigation into the alleged package theft and identity of the driver is ongoing. Tuesday. A Luzerne County man was arrested Monday on arson charges for allegedly setting a fire that destroyed the home where he and his mother lived. Investigators say 47-year-old Corey Cecilia started the fire at 19 3rd Street in Beaver Meadows with various chemicals and a lighter Sunday morning. He faces arson, reckless endangerment, and related charges. Cecilia's mother told state police he had a history of domestic violence against her. Cecilia was sent to jail with his bail set at $100,000. Wednesday. 2020's budget was finally approved in Luzerne County during council's meeting Tuesday night. This means that for residents, a property tax hike of 3.25% is in the future. The tax hike is about a $20 increase for a property assessed at $100,000. Before Tuesday night's vote, council members discussed other cuts that could be made to keep the number lower than the original 5% proposal. Thursday. A judge determined there is enough evidence to send William Morse IV to trial for the murder of his father. Morse IV of Sugarloaf Township is accused of killing his father, Bill Morse III, then burning and pulverizing his body. During Wednesday's 4-hour preliminary hearing, his mother testified that she found her son in an apparent suicide attempt and that he admitted to killing his father. Morse III was reported missing back in June of 2018. He was declared dead by state police at Wyoming in September after the cold case heated up, and search warrants were executed at the family home on Hollow Road. Morse IV was arrested November 12th for his father's death and for destroying his body. He's currently sitting in Luzerne County Prison being held without bail. Friday. An apparent murder-suicide was being investigated this morning in one part of Bear Creek Township. Pennsylvania State Police Troop P Wyoming's major case team was called out to Laurel Run Road around 7 this morning when a vehicle was discovered. State police have identified 31-year-old Christina Tyler and 5-year-old Olivia Tyler, both of Wilkes-Barre, found inside deceased. Police are not looking for anyone else in connection with the incident, but the investigation is ongoing. That's it for your week in review here on WYLN News.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Krugel's Georgetown Deli has been voted Northeastern Pennsylvania's best craft beer selection several years running.
Krugel's is your craft beer headquarters, and gift baskets are available for all occasions.
Krugel's is home of the Crowler. Fill your Crowler up in their tap system and keep your favorite beer fresh longer. Krugel's Georgetown Deli, Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow.
Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games.
Check them out on the web at georgetown.deli.com.
May this joyous season bring you peace, health, and happiness throughout the coming year. From Sally Purcell's Country Inn. Happy holidays to all my friends and customers. Best wishes for peace and joy, and best wishes for the new year. From Barbush Automotive and BLB Auto Sales.
After 85 years, Victoria's Candies is now at a new location. Our Ryan Osachi has the details.
Victoria's Candies is officially open at their new location at 29 North Conahan Drive. The business has been at Laurel Street for the past 85 years, but now is finally at their new location. Owner Paul Esposito is very happy with the move and the response from customers.
Here we are at our new store at 29 North Conahan Drive. Brand new facility since we've moved from Laurel Street. Very happy to be here at the new Victoria's. Turnout's been great, even though we haven't really advertised too much that we're opened. We're at the new place, plenty of parking, easy to get to right off the Heights Beltway. So yeah, it's been great. Customers have been loving it.
Esposito feels the new location makes things much easier, especially with parking. He also feels nothing has changed about the business except for its location.
Being at the new location has made stuff a lot easier to work out of. The new facility is great. We still do things the way we did in 1934. Still doing a great product, great quality, just a new location. And the new location has been really well received by the new people.
Esposito felt the move was necessary due to outgrowing the old building.
The main reason for the move is just we outgrew our building. Business has been great. We're supplying all these other candy stores all over the country. We just needed more space to produce more chocolates, and that came along with the new retail store.
If you want to make an order with Victoria's before the holidays, it's still not too late.
You know, this time of the year we're shipping a lot out, well over 100 packages a day. We ship all over the country, far and wide. It's still not too late to order. Cutoff date will be early next week, but we can still get orders out.
The new store at 29 Conahan Drive is open from Monday to Saturday from 9 to 4:30. Esposito is excited for this opportunity and is asking everyone to come visit at their brand new location.
I'd like to welcome everyone to our new store. Welcome to Victoria's at 29 North Conahan Drive. Come and visit us.
So be sure to check out the new and improved Victoria's Candies at 29 North Conahan Drive. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Ryan Osachi.
Ryan, we needed some chocolate. You should have shoved some in your pockets. 2 more performances of MPB Community Players Christmas program set for this Sunday, December 15th. The MPB Players continuing their holiday showcase this weekend. 2 more performances of Our Christmas Gift. Sunday at 2:30 at the St. Gabriel's Church on South Wyoming Street and 7 p.m. at Holy Rosary Church on South Poplar Street. The show features an ensemble of 20 performing joyful and triumphant music selections of the season. The show's free to the public, but Goodwill donations are being collected. Proceeds benefit the venues. The hour-long program ends with a Christmas Carol sing-along. Seating at each venue, first come, first serve, so you might want to get there early. And the stars of Impractical Jokers announced their Scoopski Potatoes Tour. An all-new comedy tour launching summer 2020, and they're making a stop at Mohegan Sun Arena. Tickets go on sale to the general public this Wednesday, December 18th, 10 a.m. for the August 12th performance at Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre. Tickets can be bought at Ticketmaster.com or in person at the NBT Bank box office at Mohegan Sun Arena. For more information and a full list of the Scoopski Potatoes Tour, visit impracticaljokers.com. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. And if you'd like to see your upcoming event promoted on our newscast, visit WYLNTV.com and submit a request form. Now stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around.